Hi everyone, welcome back to your 30 days of Hypopressives. Today is our final day, day 30. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope you've got on all right with the challenge. Today we're going to be doing a flow together. So if you want to grab a ball if you've got one, and we're going to be doing a really lovely combination of poses we've been doing together over the last 30 days. So if you want to just pop the ball, if you've got one, in between your knees, feet hip distance apart, and stretch your toes out and relax. And we're going to have soft knees, neutral pelvis, keep the ribs stacked over the pelvis there and chin is back. We're going to bring our balance point a tiny bit towards the balls of the feet, hands in first position there, and we're going to do a little bit of rocking, squeezing the ball on the exhale. Inhale, rocking back, opening up, softening. Exhale, squeezing on the ball, balance point forwards. Inhale, opening up, softening on the ball. Exhale, balance point forward, squeezing. And then one more. Inhale, opening up, rocking back just a little. Exhale, squeezing on the ball, coming forwards. You're going to hold your breath, pause. Slowly stretch your ribs here. Keep squeezing on the ball. Really nice and tall through the top of the head. Make sure you're nice and upright through the shoulders and shoulders are back. Inhale, rocking back and opening up. Exhale, balance point forwards. Inhale, rocking back and opening up. Exhale, balance point forwards. And then one more. Inhale, rocking back and opening up. Exhale, squeezing on the ball, balance point forwards. Keep the exhale nice and light. You're going to hold your breath, pause. Slowly stretch your ribs. Keep squeezing on the ball. Keep lengthening. Feel that spread between the shoulder blades at the back. And then inhale, opening up, rocking back. Exhale, balance point forwards. Lovely. Inhale, opening up the arms, rocking back. Exhale, balance point forwards. And then one more. Inhale, rocking back and opening up. Exhale, balance point forwards. Hold your breath, pause. Slowly stretch your ribs, keep squeezing on the ball there. Nice and tall. Make sure your ribs have remained stacked. And then inhale, exhale, bring your arms down, hands in the low V position, palms forwards. Inhale, rocking back, softening. Exhale, squeezing on the ball, balance point forwards. Inhale, rocking back, softening. Exhale, squeezing on the ball, balance point forwards. And then one more. Inhale, rocking back, softening. Exhale, squeezing on the ball, balance point forwards. You're going to hold your breath, pause. Slowly stretch your ribs. And then we're going to rotate so the palms are behind. Bring the arms up all the way to the top into the top V position there. Draw the shoulders down. Keep squeezing on the ball there. And then when you're ready, we're going to inhale. Exhale, bring your arms down. Again, palms forwards. Inhale, rocking back, softening on the ball. Exhale, balance point forward, squeezing. Lovely. Inhale, softening and rocking back. Exhale, squeezing on the ball, balance point forwards. One more here. So inhale, softening and rocking back. Exhale, squeezing on the ball, balance point forwards. Hold your breath, stretch your ribs, so rotate so the palms are behind. Keep squeezing on the ball, arms are coming all the way up to the top. Draw the shoulders down there, eyes ahead. Lovely. Inhale, when you're ready, and we're going to grab hold of the ball and we're going to come into just your regular lunge position here. So inhale, softening on the ball, stepping back. Exhale, squeezing on the ball. Inhale, softening on the ball, tipping forwards. Exhale, squeezing on the ball. And then one more breath here. Inhale, soften. Exhale, squeeze. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs and make sure your feet are facing forwards, pelvis is forwards, feet are hip distance apart, and that you found that line from the heel to the top of the head there. Lovely. Inhale, soften. Exhale, squeeze. One more inhale, soften. Exhale, squeezing on the ball. Getting ready to hold your breath, pause. Slowly stretch your ribs. Keep lengthening through the top of the head there. Keep squeezing on the ball. And then inhale when you're ready. We're going to step up into standing again. Inhale, softening on the ball. Exhale, squeezing on the ball, stepping back. Keep your feet hip distance apart. Inhale, soften. Exhale, squeezing on the ball, just hinging forwards, finding the line from the heel to the top of the head. One more inhale, soften. Exhale, squeeze. Hold your breath, pause. Slowly stretch your ribs. Eye line slightly down on the wall ahead. Keep squeezing on the ball there, and then we're going to stay here for 2 breaths. Inhale and exhale. One more breath here. Exhale. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs. Lovely. Keep squeezing on the ball there. And then when you're ready, just going to pop the ball to the side and we're going to come into diver position here. So feet hip distance apart, hinging forwards, balance point that tiny bit forwards as well. Check your head position, check you haven't come down here. So nice and aligned through the shoulders there. Inhale, exhale, elbows out. One more breath here. Exhale. Hold your breath, stretch your ribs, and we're going to come over into the 4th diver position. Hands just above your knees there, elbows out, looking up towards your belly button there. Hold that breath for as long as is comfortable, and then inhale. Exhale. One more breath here. Exhale. Hold your breath, stretch your ribs, and then we're going to pop the hands down. We're going to kneel down, and then we're going to bring the knees back into quadruped position here. Fingertips facing forwards, or you can bring your fingers towards each other like this, and we're going to do some back curls with rocking. Inhale, rocking back just a little bit there. Exhale, forwards into quad. Lovely. Inhale all the way through the rib cage, rocking back. Exhale, coming forwards. Lovely. And then one more inhale, rock back. Slowly exhale as you come forwards. And then you're going to hold your breath, pause. Slowly stretch your ribs, curling your head, looking towards your belly button, curling your back up towards the ceiling, lengthening through the arms there. And then when you're ready, inhale. Exhale into the neutral back again. Inhale, rocking back just a little. Exhale, coming forwards. Lovely. Inhale, rocking back, lengthening through the glutes. Exhale, coming forwards. And then you're going to get ready to hold your breath, pause. Slowly stretch your ribs, curling your head, looking towards your belly button, curling your back up towards the ceiling. And then inhale, exhale back into the neutral spine. One more set here with 2 breaths. Inhale, rocking back. Exhale, forwards. One more breath here, rocking back. Exhale. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs, curling your head, curling your back up. Lengthening through the arms there. And then inhale. Exhale back into the neutral spine there. And we're going to come into the elbows down position there. Head down, head lightly resting down. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath here, all the way through the rib cage. Exhale. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs. And on this breath hold, you can transition by either swinging the legs to the side, or you can cross your feet over, knees forwards. Bring your hands back nice and slowly all the way into sitting position here. And grab a block if you need to. You're going to dorsiflex at the ankles, bring your knees up a little bit here, and we're going to do a little bit of spiraling here. So nice big breath in. And exhale. Breathing all the way through your rib cage. And exhale. One more here. Exhale. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs. So you're going to bring the left arm up, right hand into first position. Keep really nice and straight, spiraling bottom, middle, top part of the back, looking over the shoulder there. And then when you're ready, inhale. Exhale, bring that back in. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath here. Exhale. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs, so spiraling bottom, middle, top part of the back, looking over the shoulder. Curl the head, looking through between your arm and the side of you there. Keep the chin away from the chest. And then inhale. Exhale, bring that back to the center. And we're going to bring the left arm down. Lovely. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath here. Exhale and lengthen. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs. So right arm coming all the way up to the top. And then you're going to spiral bottom, middle, top part of the back, looking over the shoulder there. Really nice and tall and straight. And then inhale. Exhale, bring that back to the front. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath here. Exhale. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs, so spiraling bottom, middle, top part of the back, looking over the shoulder. Curl your head, looking between the sides of you and the inside of that arm. Inhale, exhale, bring that back round to the front. And we're going to come onto the floor for our last pose. And we're going to do asymmetrical legs bridge. So you're going to put one foot on the opposite knee. I'm going to start with the right foot on the left knee. And what we're going to do is on the breath hold, we're going to come up into bridge. And we're going to also bring the arms up to the top, reaching towards the fingertips there. Lovely. Inhale. And exhale. Back of the head on the floor. Inhale. And exhale. One more here. Exhale. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs. So you're going to tip up and draw up. Check your pelvis hasn't dropped down. And then if you want to, you can bring your arms up all the way to the top, reaching towards your fingertips there. Keep nice and long through the vacuum. And then when you're ready, inhale. Exhale, slowly coming down. 2 breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Make sure the back of your rib cage is on the floor. One more breath here. Exhale. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs. So tipping up, drawing up, bringing your arms up, reaching towards your fingertips there. And then inhale. Exhale, bring your arms down, slowly lowering down, switching over. Keep that ankle dorsiflex that's on the knee there, arms pressing into the floor. Inhale and exhale. One more breath here. Exhale. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs, so tipping up, drawing up. Arms are going to come up, reaching towards your fingertips there. Such a lovely stretch. Make sure your pelvis hasn't dropped down so that it's level there. And then inhale, exhale, coming down nice and slowly. 2 breaths. Inhale and exhale. One more breath here. Exhale. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs, so tipping up, drawing up. Make sure your pelvis stays level. Arms are coming up all the way to the top, reaching towards your fingertips. Inhale when you're ready. Exhale, come down. Draw your legs in towards you. Just going to rock from side to side. Slowly come up. Thank you so much for joining me for this 30-day challenge. Hope you got on okay. Do leave me a comment. Let me know how you've got on, how you found it overall. And I'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye.